Cleveland. And the Sanders era is underway. Sampson will take it at the 4-yard line. And Sampson makes it few. A first down from the 32-yard line. They're going to hand the ball off, and Judkins dives forward for one.
You're thinking, oh man, that was ugly. And I'm not here to say that he did a good job last week, but I just...
Of the screen on 2nd down and 10, they go to Fadden. Makes a man miss. There was a good block, and then he's wrapped up shy of the 35.
Kevin Stefanski told us about that, but this is the money down. 3rd and long. The Raiders up right now.
Play clock is down under 5. Sanders from the gun. Throws underneath. Pass is complete, but he's shy of the first down by a couple.
I know it wasn't the first down, Tom, but I love the fact that Sanders got the ball out of his hand.
Max Crosby, and he really pointed to Chin as being a huge foundation piece for this defense. Sanders' first start is in the books. And this punt will take him to the sidelines. And he
out into the flat.
Now this is the guy who's going up against Myles Garrett. 10 sacks in his last 3 games.
Myles Garrett, we'll see what the Raiders' plan is. Right from the start, they have a big tight end.
Tight end looks off the play fake. Smith looking to throw. Smith going long. Smith has a man, and he overthrows Trey Tucker.
Wide open, and that is one Geno Smith just can't miss. Geno would be the first.
Man-to-man defense statistically. Hands the ball off on 2nd down. And Genty gets up to the 20-yard line. Only had 2 carries that were for positive yards. Smith to throw on 3rd down. He wants to run a little bit more. This is a spot where he could run, and he slides.
And they have Parham sliding that way. That's as close to a triple team as
time to time.
Absolutely. Michael Strahan comes to mind.
First down, a little screen to Genty. They want to get him in space, and Genty forward to the 20. Will Putnam called on that penalty. By the way, that's Putnam's first penalty of the season.
Start after the struggles on Monday night, but what they really like about Putnam is his brains.
In motion in the backfield. Smith. Bowers has it on the outside, covered up by
route runner. I'm expecting the Browns to treat Bowers as a wide receiver.
Out of the gun. Tucker in the backfield. It's read beautifully. And it's going to be a loss of 5 yards on the play.
So that is a mental error right there by Bowers. I'm not sure he's over there again.
So they're just going to hand it off to Genty, and Genty is stopped at the line of scrimmage. Mason Graham, the rookie. So
on 3rd and 19, but with the way Pete Carroll.
Special teams have been an issue for the Raiders. Boy, there's a lot. Self-started, and he catapults his way into Raiders territory.
Of emphasis in the NFL this year. But at that point, Cole had to do whatever he could to get him down. Well, look, he's a punter, so tackling technique is not his strength. They'll take that, because if he doesn't trip him right there.
In this spot?
Yes, but also an area where the Browns have got to convert. They struggled in the red zone last week against the Ravens.
They'll hand it off to Judkins. Judkins doing a little dancing in the backfield, and he dives forward to the 7-yard line.
And off the field on this play, which means you're probably expecting some type.
In the backfield. Judkins will keep it himself. Judkins with a burst inside the 5 to the goal line.
This is, look at power. Joel Bitonio with the big block, and then Judkins runs right through Polamalu.
Hit on for the point after. And that one is a line drive. It's 7. Picked up the win. Speaking of lovely, let's go to Adam Schein in New York.
Tom,
I don't want to say they're playing with house money, but it's a huge game for the Chiefs.
Can you imagine if the Chiefs...
Geno Smith under center. Tucker in motion. They get it to Genty, and Genty, boy, he's smothered. A yard start to finish. He is constantly moving. Here comes Garrett as Smith throws it up for Tucker, and it's incomplete.
Gives him a chip and then lets him go. That's not going to work. I mean, the tight end just giving him a little bit of shove on the way out.
Line. Play clock is down to 3. Smith takes the snap. Here comes the blitz. He's in trouble. Breaks away. And he's going down. To these clubs. Larvidad is back deep to receive. They're going to kick it away from him. It's still going to give the pitch. Look out. Oh, man. Max Crosby just spun him down. He is so athletic.
All right. Session. So at the end of the Wednesday practice, Thursday, Friday, 3 days a week, met privately with Stefanski to go over the practice reps.
Sanders to throw on 2nd down. Now he's going to run. He's tracked down from behind.
I like that he stepped up in the pocket rather than going back. He didn't see anything he liked, so he tried to tuck it away. and get yardage. Pass, get out of his hands.
And here we go on third down. Crosby's pressuring. He's going to go long to the far side, and he overthrows his intended receiver. Dogs, that marketer that he is.
Says something about the
on the punt for the second time. This is going to wind up being a short one, and a fair catch is called.
The 50s. How is that even possible?
Yeah, I was a big Dantana fan too when I was a kid. On first down, a flag dead. Be a false start.
Before the snap, false start. Offense number 66. 5 yard.
Watching the tape of both these teams for this game, Tom, I don't think any of the Raiders' offensive linemen would start for the Browns.
Gino looked that way. He was trying to find Tucker, and he just falls down. I'm assuming that was Tucker that he was supposed to find on the near side.
Cam Thomas will get a piece of it, maybe a tipped interception. Didn't want to take that chance, but here we are already.
Has not picked up a sack yet. They go to Genty, and Genty is tracked down from behind.
You know, he's had success at the college level. Been a while since he's had success.
They're down at 18. Smith takes the low snap. He steps up in the pocket, throws underneath, passes complete to Mayer, and Mayer scampers across the third.
Getting the ball to Mayer, but when you have 18 yards to...
Said he will if he thinks that they can contribute to the win total. But he said he's here to win every single week. 7-yard line. Off the play fake, Sanders dumps it off. He's got Fannin. And Fannin is tight end. Breaks a few.
Sanders puts it on him. Watch the run after catch here. Jeremy Chin, get off of me. Gets the first down. They're trying to punch the ball out.
More than hold his own. That's when they knew that he could be an NFL tight end. As Judkins is wrapped up from behind. Hey, let's check in with Adam. Off the run by Judkins. Sanders, pressure's coming. Sanders runs away from it. Nearly intercepted. He threw it too hard.
First person that he's gone up to, so he's been in his ear, as well as telling me he's been a mentor for Dylan Gabriel.
He's looking long. He's got a man caught at the 10-yard line. Bonds. He's down to the 1-yard line.
To buy time, Tyree Wilson comes free, rolls to his right, throwing on the move. That is a dot to his
first and goal, and this play is blown dead. There may have been some movement in the backfield, or no, a timeout call by the Browns.
Door for this game being his first start was just to go be yourself, be him. He also told me as for his timeline and making a return back.
Line, direct snap coming to Judkins. And here he goes again. He scored earlier. He lowers his shoulder to the goal line.
The double team ahead of him. Now, right at the last second, he gets off on Devin White, and Judkins runs in. That is unbelievable. It's tough to stomach.
This one is drilled through. It's 14-0 Browns. We'll be back in 30 seconds after this from Sanders talking to Fannin on the sidelines. We also saw Bob just chip shots this one. And the Raiders will return this one.
Legacy Foundation for me, trying to help NCTE.
In the open field, Genty has a first down, makes a few men miss, and then...
He is so good at breaking tackles. Love the fact that on that play, they got him the ball.
Winding down here in the first quarter. Smith takes the snap, and that'll be the end of the first quarter. So they'll have to just